WIND.
Hair comb to the side, looking like a piece of foam. Buick speakers, red cooler, 85 Bear Subas. Weatherman.
The Mike North Show, you can hear him every Sunday night at 9 o'clock right here. And you can read him at northtonorth.com. Thank goodness our long national nightmare is over. We will have NFL football. Hi, Mike.
What's going on, John? What's going on, Amy? How you guys been?
We're good, and I know that fans and businesses are so excited to hear those three words. Football is back. So we want to know who won, who lost in this, what concessions were made from both sides.
I think some years out of the 10-year deal that they signed, which is really a really good thing. You won't hear any of this talk for 10 more years. I think some years it's going to be the owners. Other years where revenues are going up. I mean, everybody's going to get the same 48 to 52% cut. 52% for the owners. They're saying 47, 48% for the players. But when the revenues go up, they'll get even more money, and that's going to happen throughout the 10-year deal. So really, I think it was a win-win situation. There's no animosity. Basically, they joined arms yesterday, so it's looking good. You feel good. There's things to talk about again in the world, at least of sports for people. I mean, people were leading off with kayak racing on some of these. So it was getting to the point that what you had to find some filler, and now NFL football's back.
I was starting to watch golf.
Yes, it was an exciting tournament last week. I mean,
well, let me ask you about the deal. So they're only going to play 16 games a season instead of 18. Right. And also, do the players have to pay now for their hotel rooms when they go out of town? Because that was on the table at one point.
No. Some of this stuff, I don't believe they were ever going to go to the 18 games, but I think the NFL owners did that, but they took it right off the table probably the first or second day to basically show the players, see, we're taking something off the table that we were never going to do anyway.
When the players get an extra hotel room to meet with their mistress, will they have to pay for that?
They should.
Okay.
I think they should, don't you, John? I think it's only fitting. I don't think the team should have to pick it up, but it's really one of these deals where people now are going to just push the business. Now that they got to sign up to 1,600 different free agents, they're telling us they only got a week or two to do this. Now the Chicago Bears are going to report at Hallis Hall this morning at 9 o'clock. They can begin to sign their draft picks. They can negotiate with other free agents, including their own, which would be a restricted free agent type of situation like Olin Kreutz. So there's business that still has to be done, but starting Thursday, there's going to be 8-9 teams reporting, and they're going to probably give themselves 15 days before all the teams can report.
Who are the Bears going to look for here?
As far as
free agency,
you know what? It's sort of funny. They've already said, you know what? One thing they're going to look for is a punter. Brad Maynard's been let go after 10 years.
Why?
Yeah, why did they let him go?
You know what? I think that last year he was 35th in the league, and believe me, there's only 32 teams. So with some sort of punting, there was some. He had a bad performance last year, but I was stunned that they at least didn't bring him back. But they gave him an early out so he can find another team, which is, I think, is a pretty classy move for the Bears.
I feel, Eamon, maybe you can tell Mike about this too. It's like I feel with this boot right now that I'm wearing, I might have it in me to be a good punter.
Oh, you'd be wonderful on the field.
There were some years the punter was our best player. I mean, I got to be honest with you. I seen one guy, I think it was Bob Parsons, punt 12 times in a game. They had to sit him down for exhaustion.
And then you go on to become a Supreme Court justice, right?
Yeah, like Bobby Thomas,
Wait,
the
Mike,
field goal kicker.
Who's going to pick up Brad Maynard? Who do you think will take him?
Oh, there's going to be three. You'll watch. He'll be in another uniform. It's too early to tell right now. They still got to have training. You could pick him up with about a week or two left to go before the season. Punters is the type of thing that you could pick up a guy the day before the season starts. There's not much practice. I mean, they go out there, they kick the ball 35, 40 yards. He was one of the best directional kickers in the NFL. That's what I always liked about him. He tried to put it inside the 20, give the other team a longer field to go on.
Hey, and one more thing,
yes.
A little off subject, but let's get your opinion. You probably have inside sources on this. Brett Favre, yes or no with Philadelphia?
Absolutely not. I believe that.
Really? That was a rumor?
Well, it was a rumor that he may come back, and the rumor was started. There was mail that came from Mississippi to the Philadelphia Eagles saying, really, this guy's really, really good. I'd like to see him play.
It was from his wife. It was from his wife. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, thank you, Mike.
All right,
Appreciate
guys, take care.
I'm Mike North for the Village of Rosemont. From the 9th largest convention center to restaurants to theaters, sports venues, and hotels. 5 minutes from O'Hare, you got it all here. Rosemont, you can't miss it.